Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to more Gary Grigsby's War in the East. So, I just cannot get over this map mod. It is incredible how much of a difference it makes. But yes. So, I did manage to find... Let's see here, where are we? There you are. Yes, I managed to find this guy over here, which can move up a little bit. There we go. So, I can move this guy. And then you, my friend. So then we have a decent line. I might as well move these guys a little bit over there. Just try and widen this corridor. As I've kind of wasted quite a lot of my movement points by... Well, I was reading the comment and reading some of the manual, but basically, as we go through the enemy's zone of control, i.e. these provinces here, it reduces our movement. So if we increase the size of this, we'd have a much better time. So that's what I'd like to do in the future. Of course, this is my first game, so mistakes are going to happen, and they're going to happen often, but in the future we should be able to improve. Right, so we have an undersized infantry division over here. Jaeger division, basically infantry. Could push that possibly there. Do we have anybody who could move up any further? Not really. I do like how that's changed, that's quite nice. Right. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that is lovely. That's quite nice, actually. Instead of having it all there where you don't really need it, it shows you here. That's fantastic. Ah, haha, I like this. This is definitely a huge improvement. Okay, so they can't move. I could move there, actually, so I might do that. We might as well, if we can start converting some of the rails right now, then that's going to save us some time in the future. I could start going down this way. That might work. Ah, well, we're out of movement points, but at least we got that railhead done, so that's fine by me. Right. So, we do have this division here. Oh, they've even changed that. Incredible. Right, what do we have here? What we're going to do then is we're going to attack. Huh. Awesome. Huh. Sorry, I'm just learning about these little nuances of the new design. That's quite cool. But yes, hopefully should be able to force them back. No, they held. Unfortunate. Yes, what I'm trying to do here is just trying to widen this gap. Right. Come on. Defending forces held. God damn it. Ah, that's fine. Yes, I was reading a comment where supposedly we're meant to have our tanks reach down here to activate the remainings on the second turn. But of course, as per usual, I do very little research in these games and I just prefer to get right into them. So, we'll be able to do fine in the future. We do have a long time to do this sort of thing. We have our pocket over here. It's quite a nice, wide area here. I can move that over there, just extend that to 3 hexes. Yeah, that's fine by me. So this pocket will be destroyed next turn, but we still need to move all these forces over here. Now, ideally I want to reach Riga this turn. So to do that, we're going to want to have some pioneers in our assaulting force. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's take a look at these fort levels. So we can see here level 2s, it's all along the border here. But we have security forces here. Possibly security forces. It's a fortified region, there's light woods here. We have a clearing there. That could be quite handy. We have swamp here, clear here. So we might punch through here. Then strive for Riga with our armor. We can take Riga. And there's also these airfields over here. If we could reach these airfields, we could really cause a hell of a lot of problems for the Soviets. Excuse me. As I do believe once you come up to an airfield, you basically capture the airfield. You kind of destroy the planes and capture the fuel. So that's really bloody good. Right, so you can see these forces are incredibly powerful. And we have a lot of force here. A hell of a lot of force. Right. So the idea is to reach Moscow over here. I want to take Riga. I'm not interested in Leningrad due to the fact I do not want to get bogged down in this area. The idea is to go from Riga to Pskov to Vinish, yeah, the city over here, Kalinin. Try and form a line here, and then we can have the rest of Army Group Center and the rest of Army Group North kind of strive this way, which is probably going to work out fairly well. There's quite a lot of Soviet forces over here around Minsk. So, I imagine the forces around Minsk are going to move forward in the following turn. Try and break out their forces here. But that's fine by me. If we could try and bring forces around and trap them with the swamps here, we might be able to get by. Right. So, where do we want to punch through? Wow, we have a lot of tanks here. That is impressive. Well, we'll use our infantry here. We're going to punch through and try and create a free wide hex column here, and then we can push through with that and try and just get rid of this Soviet zone of control. This is going to suck attacking across the river, but oh well. We'll use these forces. Okay, they've surrendered. Fantastic. Right, we're forcing our way through here. Just going to use the infantry. There we go, they've retreated. Good enough, good enough. Okay, we'll move forward. Actually, I can move both of these divisions. We'll use these guys to make this wider. Yeah, there we go. They routed. So now you can see here we have a nice little corridor. So if I can try and get these guys... Yep, there we go. They're out of the way fully now. Okay. So, how far could we move with the armor? I could move all the way to the outskirts of Riga now. Fantastic. Our motorized could move to the outskirts of Riga as well. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do then is going to take this division here. We're going to assign some pioneers. If we had... there we go. Pioneer Battalion. Assigned. You don't have anywhere near as much armor. So that's rather interesting. Right, so you've been assigned a self-propelled infantry gun. You've got the Pioneer Battalion, so we'll give you a Pioneer Battalion as well. Fantastic. Good. Right, so they've been assigned. We'll take one of the divisions from now, and we'll see how we do. So that's a little bit more movement to go there, what's a little bit less here. If I go for this town, I can capture the town and hopefully some supplies as well. So I think we're going to try that. If I can get around here, we can try and cut off these forces from supply too. Right, what do we have in the town? Whoops. Can we get some reconnaissance on this? Just out of range, perhaps. Yeah, you can see here, shipping available 8,600. So the idea... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, okay. So, we should be able to see our port send in supply if we can capture Riga. So capturing Riga is incredibly valuable. Do I want to go around... Kind of want to cut off these forces if I go around like that. That would not leave me much left. Okay. So we'll head over here as well. Then I'll use motorized and just try and form like a little pocket around like Riga. We should hopefully be able to capture the city. Right, these guys have barely any movement left, unfortunate. But then outside the city we should be able to take Riga, possibly in the following turn. Right. Now that was a pretty bad mistake. I assumed we'd probably have enough movement, but we did not. My fault. Okay. So we'll open up this gap, push forwards. Okay, what do we have here? artillery brigades. We're going to destroy this. There we go. They've been routed. Let's force this advance through then, shall we, gentlemen? Bum, 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 bum. Right. Rout them. No, they've retreated, fair enough. These forces really don't mean much. There we go, they've been routed. Okay. I might be able to pull off another pocket here. Yes, I should be able to do that quite easily. It would be a fairly small pocket, but I mean, we could try and surround these troops here. Ah, it's worth a try. Go around like this. Right. Is this a city? This is a city. Ooh, impressive. Right, we'll move up this division here. And we'll punch through. There we go, they've surrendered. That was just a garrison, basically. Move forward. Right, they retreated. Good, routed. Yeah. Well, I think we'll use this armor to try and get through. We could reach Riga from here, but we just would not have the movement left to take it. So, what should I do? I could sweep through... Excuse me, I have a bad cough at the moment. I could sweep through like this and potentially cut off a lot of their supplies. Wouldn't quite have enough. It wants me to go that way. So we'll try and clear a path here. Whoops. Let's get rid of this. Just push forwards, I guess. Okay, they surrendered. Okay. Now I could head for these towns and cities. Vilnius. That is indeed a city. Right. There we go. Victory locations. Was that going to show me some victory locations? I guess not. It's just an issue. I've like all this force, but I don't want to send them in the wrong direction. Though we should be heading this way, so I think what we'll do then is we'll have our infantry push in this direction. Or potentially up and around here so we avoid the marshes and all that crap. Or we could push for Minsk and head that way. Minsk, Smolensk to Moscow. That would be a most direct path. And we are going to be coming up against all these swamps anyway. So I think the shortest, most direct path is probably the best for us right now. as we do want to get there as quickly as absolutely possible. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to drive a wedge, we're going to head for Minsk, I guess. Well, head for Minsk in this sort of direction. Maybe go for the city here. Have Center move up this way as well. Yeah. I think that's probably a wiser idea. Excuse me. Right. We'll go and take Vilnius then. There we go, capture some supply and some fuel. Good. Right, the city has been captured. We'll break up this force now. Okay, there's an airfield over there. Disrupt that airfield. And push them back over there. Okay, they held. I guess we just didn't have enough men now. Capture some supply and fuel. We'll push over here then to where that HQ is and force them to retreat. Go back to that town. There we go. Okay, so we have them motorized. We'd have 3 points. We needed to find a way to get through here. So if we can try and get rid of these guys in the center, we'll be fine. We still have some armor here, so we still might be able to take Riga this turn. So let's force the Soviets out of the way. That's 11 points. Was that just the artillery? Interesting. This is the thing, when you don't have the intelligence, you really don't know what you're up against. Okay, we'll keep on pushing. Oh, I should change something actually. Just one moment. Just turn this off for a second. Game options. No, not that. Preferences. Trying to remember which one I should reduce it to. Right. We'll see what that does. Try to remember which is the one to make things faster. Can't remember. We'll go with this then anyway. Okay. Get rid of these security forces here. They've been routed. The NKVD. Okay. Just basically going to mess with these forces and force them away from the border. Try and... you've not... I was kind of thinking he would either rout or surrender. Come on, surrender. No. Quite brave. Quite brave. I do want this rail line. Good. I've made it slower, haven't I? Wrong one. We'll try it like that. I think that might make it faster. Okay. Come on. Oh. I mean, that's 8,600 men. They lost almost 2,000 men there. Yeah, there we go. Shattered. They lost 5,000 men there. They're losing so many men. But the Soviets do have manpower. An incredible amount of it. Ah, see, that's much faster. Fantastic. Okay. What I'm trying to do is see if I can get some armor over to Riga, so we can try and take Riga. We could have 7. We'd have 3 there. We'd have 7 there. Some more armor here, actually. They may be able to do this. They would have 10 over there. Okay. We have some motorized as well. Can we attach... Right. Light flak, Jagdpanzers. It's going to suck because I gave the pioneers to these guys, but oh well. So what we're going to do then is we're going to send the... Oh, that's a lot faster. We'll send the motorized. Send some armor. Okay, is that going to be enough? We can at least attack, which is great. Do we have any other armored forces, motorized forces to send? I do have some motorized over here, actually. They'd have 9. That's good enough for me. Okay, so we have a lot of combat. Well, a lot of attack. Come on, scouted. I guess not enough then. Okay, we can take the city in the following turn. No problem. We'll move up our infantry. We'll just get rid of these guys. And open up the advance. Good. Routed. If I have some armor, I'll send it this way, try and cut off those supply lines, make it more difficult for the Reds. Shattered. Okay, we can capture the town here, right on the border. Bloody arses they held. Retreated, good. Oh, they surrendered. Yes, they did lose a lot of their men right there. Okay, wow. They can move up quite far. I think I'm going to move up to this town over here then. Take that town. There we go. Okay, so we have HQs over here. Good, you're in range. Guessing you're the Panzers, aren't you? But you can move up over here, so that's good. We'll move you all the way over there. At least you'll have that. We have you. Now, which rail line do I want to pick? This is going to be quite important, actually. How many rail forces do we have? So we have 1 here, and we have 1 there. Is that the... Is that all we have? It would appear so. Right, that's not too bad then. Well, they are positioned right here, so if we move this way, and this way, that should be quite helpful. Get that up there. Move up, convert this rail. So this rail's cheaper to convert then, that's good to know. Yes, we can do this a lot easier. I want to take the city. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's do a full attack here. They're going to hold on, they goddammit. Can we attack here and drive them out? Routed. They bloody put up some resistance, however. Right, still have some movement. Not enough, though. I do have this armor. So... we'll move up this way, then at least we can widen this. There we go. We'll break this up. Take that town. Threaten this, what is this, airborne? It's an airborne, okay. Push them back. Let's widen that a little bit more then. Get some armor in the center here. We can push with some infantry or possibly the motorized over here, which is no problem. I could potentially take that city as well. But I do need to complete this. It's an issue here, isn't it? I need to cut off these forces. If I can cut them off, then we'll be good. Yes, they're not going to have much movement over here. Well, we'd cut them off from supplies, that's fine. Push up here. That pushes them back, so we just need something to go here. Nobody has enough movement. Okay, another motorized. We'll move you up to here. Split you up. Put these guys there. I'll leave those guys there, but then we'll push up here. Force them back. Okay, there we go. So now they're cut off from supply. We need to widen this up. Good. They've been routed. Only scouted. Do have some more armor here. We're going to be very close to Minsk, actually. Very close. I suppose what I want to do is trying to grab some of these important cities. There's Ostavi. That's a town. Right, we'll just finish on moving up these infantry. Try and punish these forces. They shouldn't last long, to be honest. But if we move up this infantry, then we can think about pushing up. There we go. I'll pressure them a little bit more. Ideally, I should be trying to keep everybody in their headquarters range, which is something I'll try and do. Okay, I can move you just to there. We'll move you up over here. Have you start converting that rail. I love how much cheaper this is. It's like 3 points usually, but this is good for me.